Top Fastest Electric SUVs 2022. In recent years, plenty of high-performance electric SUVs have been around, and the current era is predicted to be entirely dominated by electric SUVs. There's a big difference between a motor-driven electric vehicle and a combustion engine vehicle, as battery electric vehicles have the distinct advantage of delivering instant torque, which an internal combustion engine vehicle cannot. Join us today as we dive into the world of SUVs and check the top electric SUVs of 2022. Number 8. Audi e-Tron. When we talk about the fastest SUVs, it's impossible to ignore the Audi, a brand famous for its fastest and world-class vehicles. Based on these facts, Audi's first full-series production electric car is a triumph. It has the usual fantastic quality and driving manners wrapped up in a convenient SUV body style akin to an Audi Q5 crossover. The performance is quick, the range is adequate, and everything feels completely natural. One nice touch we noticed was a charging port on each side of the front wings, allowing you to charge this Jaguar I-Pace rival from either side. And the most surprising thing is that, despite weighing 2,490 kilograms, Audi's electric SUV has a range of 248 miles. Now, that's incredible to have such good range with such a hefty vehicle. In short, the e-Tron is no slouch. It can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.7 seconds. Looking at the price, the 2022 Audi e-Tron starts at $65,900, but reaches $83,400 for top models. Although it's a bit pricey compared to other SUVs, it's an excellent all-arounder. Number 7. Aspark Owl. You might be surprised to see this one on our list, but yeah, it really needs to be included in the best SUVs of 2022. The Owl is an electric hypercar developed by the Japanese company Aspark. Before the car's European debut in 2020, a run of 50 vehicles was planned, with prices starting at around $2.8 million. Yes, the Owl comes at an eye-catching price, as it has some awe-inspiring features to offer to the owners. Finally, the Aspark uses 4 electric motors and a small 64 kilowatt-hour battery to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 1.69 seconds, putting it at the top of our leaderboard. Aspark also claims a time of 10.9 seconds from 0 to 186 miles per hour and a top speed of 249 miles per hour. According to some analysts, it can cover 280 miles in a single charge, but we have to wonder how gently the Owl needs to be driven to get that. Number 6. Kia e-Niro. The Kia e-Niro is a pure electric SUV that seats 5 people and has an impressive range. It's a great example of the new breed of electric cars because it's a good-sized package that checks off many boxes. It has the SUV shape that the market wants, and its range is a claimed 282 miles, giving it the legs that drivers wish for reassurance. Looking at its performance, the Niro EV is powered by a single 201 horsepower electric motor, which is routed to the front wheels via a 1-speed direct drive transmission. Compared to its rivals, the Niro EV accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 6.2 seconds, faster than the Chevy Bolt EV and the Hyundai Kona Electric. The Niro EV can be driven with just one pedal because of regenerative braking, which recharges the car as you brake. In short, the Kia e-Niro is one of the best electric vehicles on the market. Available in 2 specification levels called 3 and 4, the car has an impressive 282-mile range, plus Kia's 7-year warranty, toppling traditional electric car concerns. You can snap up this fastest SUV in a price range of almost $41,000 to $45,000. Now, let's move on to the next SUV on our list. Number 5. Rematch Nueva. The Nevera is the second car from Rematch, a Croatian electric car manufacturer. It is a hypercar for the general public and a way to market Rematch's technology to potential partners. Aston Martin, Koenigsegg, and Automobili Pininfarina are Rematch's clients, and Porsche is a shareholder. Returning to the Nevera, the figures are staggering. There is a significant increase in power from the original Rematch Concept 1's 1,073 horsepower to 1,914 horsepower. With all-wheel drive and sophisticated launch control, the 0 to 60 mile per hour sprint time is claimed to be 1.85 seconds. Rematch also claims a 0 to 100 mile per hour time of 4.3 seconds, a top speed of 258 miles per hour, a 186 mile per hour time of 11.8 seconds, and a quarter-mile time of 9.1 seconds. So if you're planning to enjoy a test drive, install your right foot with a restraint. If you really want to snap up this amazing car, be ready to spend $2.4 million, and it's all yours. Number 4. BMW iX. Being a premium German brand's flagship electric SUV and the largest model in the I range of zero-emissions vehicles, the iX is a rapidly expanding SUV brand. The dual-motor setups found in both current versions provide all-wheel drive and impressive performance. It's also a lot of fun to drive for a car this size, and it can go 381 miles on a single charge. The slim instrument panel, which includes a 14.9-inch curved display screen and a 12.3-inch digital driver's display, is the centerpiece of the iX's cabin, and both collections are crisp and responsive to use. The interior of the iX is light and airy, with room for 4 adults in the back and a 500-liter boot. Its price may range between $82,000 to $90,000. Number 3. Volkswagen ID6. Volkswagen has ambitious electrification plans for its ID family of EV SUVs. The VW ID4 crossover SUV is already a success, having won an award as World Car of the Year. Volkswagen's ID lineup is expanding with the 2022 VW ID6 3-row SUV. The VW ID6 is smaller than the VW Atlas and can seat 7 people. It can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in 6.6 seconds and has a driving range of up to 365 miles. While the interior of the ID6 appears to be quite familiar at first glance, it does have its own quirks and features, such as the extra storage space, the stunning ID badge on the front armrest, and the lack of buttons controlling the rear windows from the driver's door. The second row of seats has plenty of legroom, and this particular top-of-the-line model even has heated seats. Similarly, the situation is different in the third row, with very little legroom and no charging ports. This is most likely a good place for small children only. Depending on your chosen variant, its price may range from $37,000 to $51,000. Number 2. Jaguar I-Pace. A big middle finger to the rivals, Jaguar's first all-electric vehicle, the I-Pace, is a tremendously slick affair and a compelling alternative to companies such as the Tesla Model X. This cutting-edge vehicle steers, stops, and accelerates as a Jaguar should, and there's plenty of space thanks to efficient packaging and its flat floor. The electric Jaguar SUV can accelerate from 0 to 62 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds, thanks to twin motors producing 395 horsepower and 513 foot-pound of torque, as well as all-wheel drive. However, if you don't use the punch, Jaguar claims that you can get 298 miles out of the battery. But in some reviews by the experts, it's claimed that you won't get much more than 200 miles out of a single charge. However, it's plenty for many drivers' daily needs. The official price for the base model starts from $87,000. Number 1. Rivian R1S. With its outdoor adventure and targeted focus, EV startup Rivian has generated a lot of positive buzz, with many hailing it as the next Tesla. Surprisingly, the 2022 Rivian R1S takes the top spot for the best electric SUV coming out in 2022, and we believe this praise is well-deserved. For on-road driving, the Rivian R1S behaves like a sports sedan. It also has serious off-road chops thanks to its quad-motor system, all-terrain tires, and adaptive air suspension, which allows you to raise and lower the vehicle's height. Just like other models, the Rivian R1S's quad-motor system generates 800 horsepower with a 0 to 60 mile per hour time of 3.0 seconds and a driving range of up to 314 miles. In addition, Rivian claims that a model with a 400-plus range will be available later. A fully loaded 2022 Rivian R1S will cost around $91,000 if you purchase the Adventure package, including all accessories and the most expensive feature options. So, which one of these electric SUVs do you want to have in your garage? Do let us know in the comments below. If you're new to Tech Central, make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel.